Today I'm here to talk about some underrated animes you should give a try. I already made a video similar to this a while back and I thought it would be a good idea to make another one. The first anime I want to talk about is Great Teacher Onizuka. Now Great Teacher Onizuka is one of my favorite animes. Great Teacher Onizuka is about an ex-gang leader that wants to become a teacher. Now how I discovered this anime was through a YouTube video. In the video, it showed that Onizuka was getting revenge on some school bullies that was trying to extort him. And after I watched the video, I decided to watch the anime because it seemed interesting. Now, Onizuka isn't your average teacher, obviously. He definitely has his methods of teaching his students. In my opinion, the anime has a good balance of comedy and its serious moments. There are times where Onizuka is goofing around with his students, and there are times where he's been a good role model for them and guiding them and helping them with their personal lives. Throughout the series, there are students that hated him and even wanted to get rid of him, but after spending some time with him and getting to know him, they started to like him. Minus some of the perverted scenes in Great Teacher Onizuka, I think it's a good anime to recommend. The next anime I want to talk about is Black Lagoon.
You fucking bastard!
Now Black Lagoon is one of my favorite animes as well, especially season 1. Season 2 was odd, I will say that. Black Lagoon follows the main character Rock. Rock used to be a businessman, but one day when he went on a trip to Southeast Asia, he got kidnapped by pirates. He decides to join the pirate crew named Black Lagoon. Now the anime is very simple. The pirate crew does jobs for people and they get their money. Now why do I like this anime? The action and the women. Let me explain. You have Revi, one of my favorite characters in anime. You have gangster nuns. You have a Terminator maid. You have a mafia boss. And last but not least, we have the assassin. I like this anime solely for the action. There was this scene when Revi and Eda was in a shootout while in a church, right? And then this nun comes out with her own gun and starts shooting. This anime is about action and comedy, and that's what I love about it. If you're going to watch this anime, I recommend watching it in the English dub. The English dub for this anime is really good. It kinda reminds me of the English dub for Ghost Stories. But anyways, that's it for Black Lagoon. Now the next anime I want to talk about is a sports anime. Now this anime, I already made a video on it, so I won't stay too long on this anime. Awashi follows the main character Aoi. Aoi wants to become one of the best football players and make his family and friends proud. The reason I'm recommending this anime is because it's a really good sports anime and I feel like it's very similar to the football world. If you want a football anime with a good story, I would recommend this anime. And if you like it, maybe you could read the manga because there isn't a season 2 as of now. But that's it for Awashi. The next anime I want to talk about is Samurai Champloo. Samurai Champloo follows 3 characters, Fu, Mugen and Jin. Fu saves Mugen and Jin from getting executed and she makes a deal with them to help her find a samurai that smells like sunflowers. Samurai Champloo is an anime that really surprised me the first time I watched it because of the animation. The fight scenes in this anime were very good, they were very smooth. This anime came out in 2005, which made it more surprising. Samurai Champloo has a good story, it's a good adventure anime, it has some good action, it has comedy, it has everything. The ending was a bit sad in my opinion, but it's a good anime. If you haven't watched Samurai Champloo, I think you should give it a chance. The next anime I'm about to talk about, in my opinion, is a 50-50. The reason I say this is because most of the people I've heard talk about this anime is either they watched a few episodes and they found it boring and they dropped it, or they watched the whole thing and they ended up relating to the anime. And the anime I'm talking about is Paranoia Agent. This anime is one of the strangest animes I've watched. Now normally I watch anime at night, and how I discovered this anime was, it was past midnight and I was looking for an anime to watch and I came across this anime called Paranoia Agent. The intro for this anime caught my attention immediately. The intro for this anime wasn't scary or anything, it was just creepy. The best way I could describe this anime, it's about mental health. Each episode shows you a character going through something mentally. One character has to deal with bullying, another character has to deal with bipolar disorder, and 3 characters has to deal with suicide. Each episode, a character wants a way out of their problems, and that's where Little Slugger comes in. Now, I cannot say too much about Little Slugger because I might spoil the anime because he plays a big role in the anime. But Little Slugger seems to target people who feel backed into a corner. There was one episode in particular that creeped me out a little. It's a minor spoiler when it comes to the series, but it's a major spoiler when it comes to the episode, so you might want to skip this part. In the episode where 3 people wanted to kill themselves, the old man, the younger man, and the child, towards the ending of the episode, the old man started freaking out, and the first time I watched the episode, I found it strange because why was the old man freaking out? So I started replaying the part over and over, and I realized something. They were already dead. That's why the old man was freaking out, because they didn't have a shadow, but the stranger that walked past them had a shadow. But yeah, that's Paranoia Agent. If you're into psychological anime, I think this anime might be for you. Fun fact, Paranoia Agent opening is one of the first anime intros uploaded to YouTube. The fact that this video survived this long is honestly surprising. To end things off on a casual note, the last anime I want to recommend is Science Fell in Love, so I tried to prove it. This is a romance anime about 2 scientists that fell in love with each other and they're trying to figure out what love is. So they conduct experiments to find out what the meaning of love is. The main thing about this anime I like is that it's about 2 adults. Most rom-com animes take place in school, and it's nice to have something outside of the school genre and it takes place in the workplace. But anyways, that's it for my underrated anime list. Hopefully you found something that looked interesting to you, and if you did, I hope you check it out.